Back at it once again, party people. You inglorious bastards and golden children out there in internet land.
Is that racist?
Is it?
Is it?
Well, I'm only talking about Tibetan people, so I don't think so. I guess with that being said, I'm Jake.
I'm Robert.
I'm also Robert today.
I'm also Robert today. Robert. Today we will... And with them as always, Leon. Leon and Robert. So...
And I'm Scott.
And I'm Dan. And today we will be doing our rewatch along. This is a new one I want to do where we rewatch old movies we've already watched, kind of like a second take. We're doing Armageddon, one of our highest viewed watch-alongs. If I had to guess, it's the heartfelt ending that people really, identify with. I would have to say. So, it's one of our most quoted watch-alongs, even though you never actually said it in the Armageddon watch-along. Only every other watch-along we've ever done.
Well, yeah. Because I wanted to watch Armageddon.
And then we watched it, but you didn't do the quote thing or whatever.
Why would I? It happens in the movie.
Well, I guess honestly, yeah, that's pretty fair.
I don't want to give it away for people who haven't seen it.
You wanted to give it away for people who hadn't seen it.
No.
So I guess with that being said, we're actually doing on our 97 degrees to, not Kevin Bacon, what's his name? From Roadhouse, what's that guy's name? Patrick Swayze. To get to our Dirty Dancing on our 97 degrees of Patrick Swayze, watch along season 2, The List. Again? It's a working title. We'll be doing number 4 on that list, which is Deep Impact, following, what's his name from The Hobbit? Elijah Wood. My favorite part of The Hobbit was the beginning with Elijah Wood. Okay. To Deep Impact. We're doing Deep Impact, right? Oh, shit. Fuck, I forget where we were at. Alright, so I guess with that being said, to sync this audio track up to your copy of Deep Impact, we're watching on Paramount Plus. Because it's Paramount joint. Simply pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Deep Impact at the 18-second mark when the Paramount logo fades completely to black. Restart this audio track and you will be all synced up. So again, pause this audio track when prompted. Play your copy of Deep Impact at the 18-second mark when the Paramount logo fades completely to black. Restart this audio track and you will be all sanctified.
Sanctified, I like it.
So go ahead and pause. In 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back.
Go on, pause.
Oh my God, because somebody doesn't know how to fucking do it. So after the Paramount logo fades, you're then going to sit through the DreamWorks logo. It's fine.
First take, best take.
First take, best take. There's no going back. There's no possible way. I don't know how to rewind on the thing, so there's no way to go back. Yes. You can't just point. People can't see what you're doing.
Use your words, Jake. You gotta move the mouse.
Oh my God. This fucking thing. The sensitivity on this is ungodly. Who would do that?
Hey, at least you can. Are we past the 2-minute mark?
No.
At least you can't fuck up the,
I'm listening.
the movie again.
I couldn't to begin with. I don't have the authority, or the ability, or the want.
I forgot that says a young Helen Hunt in it.
That was not Helen Hunt. It's like her daughter or something. It's not even Helen Hunt's daughter. It's
someone else's daughter, I think.
Yeah, what's her name from the Easy Rider? She married the Easy Rider. I don't know her name. Jane Fonda. It's one of the Fondas or something.
My Anaconda don't want. Wait, no, that's not how it
What?
goes. Nothing.
What are you going on about?
What?
Sometimes I swear.
You swear all the time.
I do swear, actually, quite often. And for the line of work that I'm in, since I work in a children's hospital, it's actually wildly inappropriate with how often I swear. But since I'm like the best tech, they have no choice but to deal with it. These kids, and I'm not kidding when I say this, are temperature sensitive. They get above 80 degrees, they could literally stroke out and die. That's not a joke.
It is funny, but it's not a joke.
It's not a joke. It
Those
is-
goofy little
I mean, I
bastards.
did laugh a little bit, but I think she's one of the Fondas. It's hard to say because this is so old.
Lily Sobieski?
I don't think you got that right.
Uh-huh.
Hey, that's in Tucson, Arizona,
Hit Peak.
right? The border town, Tucson.
Yeah, we drove through it when we moved to New Mexico.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
To
I think you blinked.
the roundabout way. Oh, that was all the trailer parks on the side of the freeway.
Trailer parks and some. You're forgetting about the hotels.
You know what? You know what
Hotels.
was probably the most, I don't know, stark or thing that stuck out the most as far as Tucson is how forlorn the area around it is. It's like giant dust fields with dust devils, and that's it. There's like nothing there. Literally, nothing grows. It's like dirt. So is this the one where the guy's like, I want to name it after my wife because she's a big bitch that's going to murder us all?
No,
Is that Armageddon?
I think so.
I think it's just going to be like that the whole time. No, that was Armageddon. no,
No, that was the better movie.
Because these came out basically the same day, right?
Yeah, they were one of those things where it's like they didn't want the other to be a runaway success, so they tried to copy it. It's the whole ants Bugs Life thing.
All right. You know what we should do? Give Woody Allen a kids movie. Existential Crisis of Ants. The Horrors of War. They touch on some pretty deep stuff in that. It's coming right for us.
Uh-oh.
This is the movie they got their idea for Obama from.
Yeah, before this movie, Obama didn't exist.
Well, yeah, basically the idea of a black president was never even considered.
Wait, there's a black president in this?
Yeah, Morgan Freeman plays the president.
What? I don't think that's right.
That's also Armageddon.
Oh, shit! Why does this keep happening?
Because you're racist, Robert.
Sir, now. Gonna have to mail it. Arr.
Mail it, so in 2 weeks when it shows up. What is that?
Floppy.
It's the save icon. But it's like a real thing? What is
So, back in the day,
Okay.
before CDs or DVDs,
compact discs? Digital video disc?
computers had floppy disks or scan disks. Or
It
whatever.
didn't look very floppy.
Well, that's not a floppy.
Oh.
That's just a disk.
It's just a disc? Why was it so big?
That's what she said.
I mean, you've seen the little terabyte scan disc I have in my phone. Thing's smaller than your pinky nail.
I love this guy. He's like, you know, I mean, I get he's like really scared, but like, you know, you can still just use a landline and call someone.
Why is he driving with the light on in his truck? I'm completely ruining my night vision. I like this guy, all jolted out, speeding uphill.
So, there are no observatories
In Tucson?
that
Close
have
to the
any
border.
sort of trucker traffic on them. In Tucson.
Because it like messes up the equipment because it vibrates and stuff or something?
Light pollution. There's no traffic on the mountains.
Oh.
And if you're legitimately going to that observatory, you either are on like a field trip or have scheduled a visit to it.
Can't you drive up there?
Well, you can take a tour, but it's not like a guided tour. And not many people do that because there's not that many nerds.
Yeah, there's not really much to see.
Oh, it's space.
I've been doing well, they don't even let you look through the
There's a reason
telescope.
they call it space and not stuff.
Everything is in space. Literally everything is in space.
It's so far apart.
Like, is that the Asian woman from Deep Rising? She's in Deep Impact and Deep Rising. She's in the
Oh,
Deeps.
okay.
Huh.
Hey, I recognize her. It's the girl from Bad Boys.
I don't think you've got that right.
She's in Jurassic Park 3.
Oh,
She's the girl from Bad Boys. She's the skinny blonde one.
Racist.
I didn't say anything about race, though. I said she's the girl.
Well, you're assuming that all blonde white women look the same.
You mean the Margot Robbie effect?
Sure.
You haven't seen that? There's like 10, 12 Hollywood actresses that all look exactly the same, like Margot Robbie. There's a bunch of them.
Oh, that's
The
fantastic.
Baker's does it. Oh, it's amazing.
Imagine being in the middle of that.
I could.
How many do you think you could take?
As many as they give me.
In a fist fight?
I pick. It doesn't matter. As many as I can carry, as many as I can eat. Take your pick. I'll take whatever I can get. As many as I can get.
They line up in front of you, you pull out a knife and a fork.
I mean, if that's what it takes. They didn't say what I could do to it before or after. I'll take it.
All right.
So that's nice that they got like a daycare or something right there. You don't see a lot of that. You know how many people are smoking?
It's the 90s.
You could just smoke in movies back in the 90s?
Yeah. And at restaurants, apparently.
It must have been a simpler time. When people complain about their food or whatever?
Yeah, because they were vaginas. Nowadays, everyone's so soft. Oh, my delicate lungs.
I'm trying to enjoy my meal, and somebody's blowing smoke like a jackass.
Let me drink my bottled water and enjoy my microplastics.
I don't care what anybody says, they're delicious.
Nobody's arguing.
Micro in size, big on flavor.
Talk about First Wives Club. These bitter old bitches. So sick of this shit. Every movie you watch. Right? She's dying for sure. That old woman, she goes dead. I'm thinking Dante's Peak style, burning in a lake of lava or whatever, melted in acid.
All right. I forgot how exciting and action-packed this movie was.
I knew it was going to be like this. I just fucking knew it. Any movie before 2010, there's just nothing there. They call them character-driven dramas? I don't even know. I don't even know the term. But she sounds bitter that he never came under her.
It's drama and action, right? Or comedy?
From action?
Drama and comedy. They call it a dromedary.
Like a camel?
What? I don't think you've got that right.
That's the subgenus dromedaries.
Agree to disagree.
But there's nothing to disagree about. That's technically what they're called.
I think it's the type of movie this is.
I like the slope on that the thing there.
Little kid's falling and can't get out.
That's a wall of hair that woman got. When she like turns to look directly at you.
It's all the hairspray. It doesn't even.
She
move.
looks like one of those Geico cavemen.
You mean sexy?
I think that NBC Newsman's following you.
MSNBC.
That stands for Main Street. Is that an unaccompanied minor? The fucking 90s, man.
I'm an unaccompanied minor.
Hey, look who it is. It's the guy from First Contact, Cochran.
Coltrane. Cochran?
Cochran.
Cochrane.
Is that the name of the meteor?
Yeah.
So the stupid bitch thought it was like a woman because he couldn't keep his hands to himself. And then it turns out that was the name of the meteorite.
Pretend to turn the camera off.
He just switched the power button off.
Let the little girl at least walk away.
She probably knows about it.
Thank you.
Right? We only got a few days to live.
Oh, hey, daughter.
Well, just climb a fucking mountain.
Well, I think they think it's a planet killer. So this guy's going to go out in the middle of the ocean?
That sounds like an awful idea.
What's he going to do?
You climb a big mountain. That way when the wave hits, it doesn't drown you.
Well, I wonder if he knows exactly where it's going to hit.
You won't drown, you'll boil alive or be stinged to death.
See
Oh,
that?
you find a cave in a mountain.
That would be terrifying to me. You're on the water, and all of a sudden you see this meteor hit like a couple miles away from you.
No,
While the
even
water-
on a mountain, you're going to get stinged to death if it's a planet killer. Is what I meant.
Oh, I thought you meant just in the middle of the ocean, and all of a sudden it hits like 5 miles from you, and you're like, fuck.
Was that the bad bodyguard from The Bodyguard? What, are you just gonna pull over? Pull out your gun, bitch! Blam, 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 blam.
Women aren't allowed to have guns.
Oh, back in the 90s. Fuck.
She got away from them. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Some coordinated ass driving. But then
You
who's
wanna
going to drive
this
my
piece
car?
of shit? There's another guy in it.
Oh, this car stinks.
Chase farting here? Yes. It's all part of the intimidation.
That's an intimidating.
Torture starts now.
Goodbye.
It's funny, their footsteps are the loudest thing about this movie.
You did a quick name drop. This would probably be like me, except I'd be drunk and eating a bunch. You're gonna die, bitch.
That would be your intimidation.
No, it'd probably be how I'd spend the few precious days that I have left.
Horn it up with the president.
Oh man, imagine the kind of tier he gets. Presidential tier? Yeah, right. She's got a crooked ass mouth or something. Are her teeth
Have her
crooked?
killed.
So let's see. We're saying MSNBC and Ensure sponsored this movie.
Okay.
What is that?
What's it going to do for her career?
It might get
As
her
far
into
as-
shelter,
Well, oh, okay.
right? Because
Okay.
they get all the best and the brightest.
There's notoriety.
What do they call them? Remembrances? They're going to need a remembrance.
Yeah.
Something to what have you the day. You've seen Doctor Strangelove. That's not how you spell it. What is that?
I think it's an acronym for like Earth. It's to do with like I think kill a planet killing asteroid. Doesn't
But
it?
asteroid or okay, so Earth, light, Earth liberating, eradication, everyone lives eradicated.
He did it.
Huh. They would so be tracking her every click of the keyboard.
Extinction level event.
Damn, you're a gangster. If you hadn't seen this already.
I did see this. To be fair, sometime in my childhood.
Yeah, we
This
watched
movie
it.
came out like the year I was born. So
No, that's not true. I took you to see this movie.
yeah, was I like that age of that small child right there? This movie literally came out in like '98.
Could have been. I don't know. How old are you now? I don't even know how old you are now.
27, about to be 28.
You're 27? You
Yeah.
look terrible for 27.
You keep saying that because literally because you're old enough to be my father. Literally. Literally.
So she just bluffed her way into the.
There's no way. She's not dressed for it. Oh, is this her dad? Is her dad the most interesting man in the world?
Racist.
I don't always treat those things. But when I do.
I don't always bang women 2 years older than you. Or
Oh,
I
let's
do.
see. What do you think? She's going to be Chinese? I'm sorry. Vietnamese?
She's got black hair.
Indonesian.
Racist. He's shit.
Russian. He's got a Russian bride.
Does she look Russian?
Ukrainian.
Alright. This kind of Russian? I like it. Czech-
Slovenian, maybe? Czech.
Czechoslovakian, yeah.
Could be. Czechoslovakian. What the fuck?
Is Czechoslovakia, they're not a country anymore?
No.
Yeah.
There's the Czech Republic and then there's Slovakia.
These people,
And then there's Slovenia.
these Eastern Europeans really need to get their shit together.
And the
Well, she
necklace
just throwing
reveal
that
scene-
shit on the floor. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Because she's a bitch. And she doesn't want her dad to be happy.
I can feel that.
You know, if banging a girl that's like 20 years.
Yeah, banging a girl that's young enough to be your daughter makes you happy. You know what? Who am I?
They're both consenting adults. She's probably in her 40s.
She looks like it, but probably not. She's probably supposed to be in the late 20s.
Oh,
Well, gin and what is that? What is it? Gin and vermouth?
Yeah.
not the way I make them.
Vodka and vermouth?
No.
Or you just put pickle
Gin
in
and
it?
vodka.
I literally
That actually sounds
look.
pretty good.
I actually look at a bottle of vermouth while I'm making my martini.
All right. So it's just vodka? Or just
Vodka.
gin?
Vodka and juice. Vodka and pickle juice.
See, look at her crooked ass her mouth is.
Or all
Her
juice.
teeth are different sizes and they're not straight up and down. See, she's got like one big tooth in front.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
I literally just got married, you stupid bitch. You're looking at my new wife.
Look at his eyes. Do you see? His eyes are all goofy.
That's
I don't
what-
think this movie's supposed to be made to be seen in.
Such high tech.
Yeah.
They wouldn't hire such ugly people otherwise.
We're about to have an extinction level event.
And she's like, it literally never occurred to me she would hate me.
She's just oblivious.
Yeah.
She hates me?
Out of the way, bitch.
Move, bitch. Get out of the way.
No, because it'd be the step back, step back. You don't know me like that. How did you get in here? Don't touch me. Is that? No, it can't be. I was gonna say that looks like the messed up blind teacher from Starship Troopers.
No, that's one of the Golden Girls.
Yeah, but she's got kind of that same look about her. But as soon as I said
She
it, I
is in
realized.
Starship Troopers. She's the scientist.
No. Oh, the scientist?
She's
maybe?
the scientist who's doing the dissection of all the bugs. She's got those weird goggles
No,
on.
that's the one that's the Golden Girl.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh.
That's the Blanche or whatever from the Golden Girls. I don't know which one it is.
It's Blanche.
That's the only name I knew. So the only thing she asked for was to be the first one to ask him a question?
Like how he's in a tuxedo. Like the
I don't
how
have a nice
chiefs have.
suit.
Yeah.
Hey, look who it is!
Yeah, he hasn't been in the movie for like 30 minutes.
Right? Top billing. What is wrong with that little girl?
Because the president just said her brother's name.
I must have missed that. New York City?
Giro.
That doesn't seem right. He's saying Mount Everest is less than 7 miles across?
Think about how tall that is.
Well, I get how tall that is, but like across? Even tall, that's not
It's got to
good.
be wider than it is tall.
He
Otherwise,
said it was bigger than Mount Everest. So that would be bigger than the whole mountain.
Okay.
That just doesn't seem right. I've seen a couple of mountains.
It's funny how I'm just going to say it. How Morgan Freeman can pretend to be a president better than Donald Trump.
Can actually be a president?
Yeah. Well, I mean Biden too. I mean he's
Yeah, look at how smooth he is.
yeah. I'd fucking vote for him.
That's what I was saying. This is where they came up with the idea for Obama.
It's got a loaded name for a spaceship.
kind of front loaded, is it?
What did they do with it?
The Messiah.
Oh.
Oh, they're fucked. God damn it.
Hey,
Hey,
look who it is!
Favreau.
Favreau. A Russian guy, he's bad, right? He ends up being bad.
Probably.
Oh shit, look at his lonesome dove. It's the cop from Colors.
I'll be doing the difficult part.
Why would you be recording this? Couldn't you just get like a copy of the video feed?
Dinosaur!
She said it with a British accent. And you're all, me Chinese.
Whoa, Robert.
What was you on that one? Oh shit, imagine how rough the police are going to be.
Imagine how little work you get done.
I would get a lot of things done.
Actual like job work.
Well, it depends on what you consider work. Getting even on with my list, that's work. That's your first fucking question? What's Ellie mean? Ooh, that bodes very poorly. Domestic security concerns.
Have her executed. Sir, Black Mike!
You wouldn't even be like, and then the security guy would be like, "You got it, boss."
He just grabs his earlobe and tugs once.
Double tap the nose, quads across the eyebrow, earlobes, like oh
Touch
fuck.
his belt buckle like so.
Not once, not twice, but thrice. Oh, tell him about the arc.
Why did they think that 2 scientists were killed?
Because, like, he was labeling it.
You know he's like 35.
He died.
There you go. That's why he said 2 scientists as well, even though he says a scientist. Nah. You're a real piece of shit.
Says the kid with more acne than hair.
Yeah, but he's a pretty little boy.
Him?
No, not him.
Elijah
The
Wood
fuck?
was probably already having sex.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, he's like 30 when they film this. They're talking about you. That's a funny joke.
Is it?
I mean, the situation? I
Yeah.
mean, it's not really a funny situation.
Although I do like situational humor, I don't believe this was it.
Oh, the day you get back, you're not leaving for a year. Oh, wait. They said 2 months. Oh, he's dying for sure. So this is where we get to fall in love with everybody, right?
I have no attachment to any character.
Hey, it's Red.
No, that's not Red.
Bitches, get out.
That's not Red. That's the guy from RoboCop.
You didn't hear my bitches get out? That's one of his lines from RoboCop.
I don't think so.
Bitches leave.
Bitches leave.
I don't remember that from RoboCop.
Really? Is one of them a girl? Oh, the pilot.
Dumbasses.
Is he gonna know Country for Old Men or something? He's gonna what's that Lines one? That old Lines, I forget what it's called. Thrift store Lines, something whatever. Oof, never mind. Have you been here the whole time? They won't. They won't know who the fuck you are. You ain't Buzz Aldrin. You're just some fucking guy. So did they really forget how to get to the moon? Snap! Fuck him up.
How could you think that you were better than somebody who has over 500, whatever?
Pick one.
Yeah.
Hey, it's red. Bitches, scream. Still never married that girl, huh?
No. He knew he wasn't coming back.
I'd knock her up for sure. Make rocket go boom now. You see how this rocket's flying straight up, right?
Well, it'll fly straight up until it gets to a point, and then it starts to...
But then you saw how those those SpaceX rockets, they go like horizontal.
Because you can't go straight up through the atmosphere.
Why not?
Too much friction.
Why do you have to go at such a funny angle then?
Because less
All
friction.
the way from California across Arizona into New Mexico. That seems a little excessive.
So they're going up as the world is spinning.
Okay.
So they're
They're
going...
spinning as well.
They're going faster than gravity can pull them down. Which is why they
That's how flight works.
Which is why they escape our atmosphere.
I'm saying they don't go up enough. The
They-
SpaceX ones specifically. All the other rockets go up.
I don't think the SpaceX ones actually go to space, aren't they? In just like low orbit. Like they're
You're
not
saying
actually.
they never go into space. That's why they don't fly straight up. I have all those videos, at least a couple, and it goes literally from horizon to horizon, from west to east.
I'm gonna
That's
Google
with
this.
the
I'm gonna
turn of
Google
the
this.
earth or whatever.
I'm gonna Google it.
Fuck you, old man. I name dropped. Well, it's nice that story wrapped up. You can tell we're in space by how slow we're moving. quick.
As far as the movie's concerned, like months may have passed.
Yes. Wait, what the fuck? Did they have extra numbers and letters? Is that supposed to be a bomb? Huh. Easy.
Pilot / nuke loader.
Who's flying the ship? Oh, the old man. It's a goofy ass looking ship. Okay, I already see some problems. You're gonna fly through all the debris and shit. Shouldn't you come at it from the other side? Not behind it? R dot stands for red dot. It did have it. Oh, he's Russian.
See, I don't know if they just reached low Earth orbit or they actually were in space, and I can't find anything that isn't from SpaceX.
I don't know if they count as a trusted source.
No, they don't.
See, how many times did they said MSNBC?
Please stop sending this mail about my big teeth.
My crooked ass big teeth.
Yeah, she's got Tom Cruise mouth.
She kind of has a British look to her.
She's got zero personality, too.
I kind of like it.
The robot.
Yeah. I can project a lot on her. You just turned your light off. But you're coming in through the, the debris field. Oh, the ship's getting all fucked up. Look at all that stuff. Well, I mean, wouldn't that be like 20 minutes later or something?
I don't know. It seems like going up the rear, boy racer style would not be the ideal way to land on it.
No. You want to come at it from the side where there's no debris. They call the tail of a comet, right? That's all the crap that's falling off.
Backfield?
Debris. Debris field?
Seems like it would be better to go head on.
Just wait for it to come to you. Like a bug on a windshield.
No. Head on and then fire retro rockets. So that way you're not.
Well, if you come at it from the side, you can slowly land on it instead of all the other stuff. See? I told you. Look at all that crap. Look at the size of it.
Did I ever tell you that we are reaching the point to where our low Earth orbit is like full of satellites to the point where if a certain amount of them go down at one time, get destroyed, it will literally take out all of the rest of the satellites.
As long as I don't lose my phone.
Everyone will lose it. Every sort of interwebs. Lose everything.
And they're jet.
I forget what they call it. It's the something effect. I don't know.
I don't want to be that guy or whatever, but shouldn't you have flipped those switches before you were about to land?
Yeah.
These graphics, man. This is post Jurassic Park.
You say that all the time, and it still surprises me how many movies have worse special effects than Jurassic Park.
Yes.
That should be the benchmark.
That is the
Everyone should at
benchmark.
least hit that level.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah.
With the last 20 years, there's no excuse.
Granted, this was only like
5 years after.
4 or 5 years after it, but
still, imagine how much better they were at special effects by
Oh,
then.
technology goes leaps and bounds, exponentially every year. Blah, blah, blah.
It seems like he would be in a spacesuit, maybe all the way, in case there was like a hole in the windshield or something. And then,
The whole breach.
yeah, that way you wouldn't just die instantly. You could still like fly the
You
ship.
still die instantly.
Well, at least if you were in a spacesuit, you wouldn't have your lungs explode.
Well, no, I know, but if like, I don't know.
Well, let's imagine you're.
Let's say a pebble like breached the hole.
Yeah, because
All of the air would try and get out through that one hole.
yes, because you're coming up the backside of a meteor with all the 10,000 miles an hour worth of debris.
Realistically, it would all be going the same speed as the comet, though.
Then why would there be a big stream of it behind it? Obviously, all that stuff's not going the same speed.
Well, it wouldn't be like flying away from the comet.
Some
it
of
would
it
be
would.
going at no,
Why not?
because it would literally be going the same speed as the comet,
Unless
It
something
wouldn't
hit it
slow
and knocked it
down.
off.
unless something hit it.
Chunks and fell off and hit part of it and spun out. Small mammals that live under. What the fuck?
Small subterranean mammals.
Okay, well, it seems to be moving along pretty quick. This has already gone a lot better than Armageddon.
Yeah.
No space machine guns in this one.
Oh, he's got space madness.
Space machine guns.
Did she have a wardrobe change? Celsius? They don't even want to say it, but it's actually Kelvins.
What's the difference between Kelvin and Celsius?
They're different forms of measurement.
I honestly, I don't know. Like what is 0 degrees Kelvin? Freezing?
As far as, what does that translate to
Is it freezing?
Celsius?
Is 0 degrees Kelvin freezing?
I'm going to take a shot in the dark here, because I have no idea. But I'm going to say yes.
All right.
I don't even know if Calvin's actually.
100 is
Kelvin, for one.
100 is boiling. Would 100 degrees Kelvin be boiling?
No.
I go by the Hobbs measurement.
Hey, I had him going for a minute. And then he asked me a question I know. Holy fuck, shit. You could close the doors first.
Zero degrees Kelvin is absolute zero.
Told you it'd be freezing.
That's the point at when matter stops. And it can never be achieved. Interesting enough, do you know that 42 degrees Celsius and 42 degrees Fahrenheit are the exact same temperature?
You mean negative?
Yes,
I don't think that's right.
it is.
Even though I knew what you meant.
Yeah, how did you know what I meant? It's still a...
What a bitch. She'd leave him in a heartbeat. She was basically going to leave him no matter what.
Shut up, stupid crap, old man.
What, is he just hovering there?
He thinks they better hurry? Is there like some sort of warhead, nuclear, what have you, on that thing? Or is it
Yes.
just...
The moles have the bombs inside. It seems like it might take a little second or two. Oh, there's good as fuck.
We're all going to be blind in just a moment.
Close your thing. There you go. Is that the sunrise alarm? Oh, why didn't I close my eyes? Why didn't I put my visor down?
People on Earth are just hearing this. So it sounds like everything is going okay.
I, for one, welcome our new alien overlord. I've never rooted for a comet more in my whole life. Nice and clean.
Ah!
Why didn't I put the visor down? I'm so
Wouldn't
stupid.
they just like cook so quickly?
No. This suit's good ticket. No, I can't take that. The Russian guy's dead because of you. How does that make you feel? They're not even going for him.
What are you gonna do?
Try to swim him up in the ship.
You get the little claw machine grabber thing and try and grab him out of
No. You
space.
get in front of him and you flip the back around and open the door and let him come to you. Space rescue.
I don't think you risk the mission for one jackass. Nothing has gone according to plan.
Everyone's screaming. That's weird.
I'm motherfucking blind.
Liberate me.
We're all, we've never done a horror movie. And then name like a dozen horror movies. They're not even scary. What do you think the scariest horror movie you ever saw?
Hereditary.
I never saw it.
And it wasn't so much like, it wasn't so much the actual scare part of it. It was the body trauma, like that shit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever
body
seen that
horror
one,
shit.
Slither, where it's
Yeah.
about the space slugs
Mm-hmm.
and they fuck people up? That's probably the scariest one I ever saw.
I don't know what the scariest movie I've ever seen
What
was.
about you, Robert?
Don't happen.
What'd you say?
Don't happen.
Doesn't scare Robert. He
Yeah.
grew up French Canadian.
Robert can't be scared. He lacks that that emotion to be scared? Fear.
Whatever that scared emotion's called, I don't even know.
No, that's what that jackass Rob Zombie claims.
The guy that did the new Moonsters TV show?
Mm-hmm.
That guy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be scary, so that makes sense. What happened to him? Why didn't I close my eyes?
Why didn't he put his fucking visor down? You know how long it took? Click, click. Look at Snake Eyes down there.
But you look at him frowning. He's so seeing. Why did I want my phone?
I bet you'd be frowning too if you were blind.
Yeah, that'd be a bad one. I think if I had to give up one sense, the sense of smell.
Now you can hang out with me all the time.
Yeah, right? No, it wouldn't even matter.
Got you some cheese, buddy. And cancel. Oh, wait.
Make Bomb go boom.
Make Bob go boom now. Even those monitors, it was like NBC, CNBC, MSNBC. That's like how they were labeled. I guess to be fair, it is all.
Oh shit, we should have waited a little bit
No, why did
longer.
we do this farther away? Oh, I fell out of my chair.
We're so stupid.
Yes, that was incredibly stupid.
Come on, you
Ah, why did
bastard.
I break my broken arm again? Oh, this is like your joke. And they come back and everybody's screaming.
Yeah.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
He should have been president. No, that guy should have been president. The one right there in the back.
Yeah, the white one. Let's get you to the shelter before we make any announcements.
The Earth will now be hit by buckshot from the comet.
It's like One Punch Man. Three, two, one, go.
I'm not wearing pants right now.
Make words go, talk now. Oh. Oh shit, they're gonna double tap him.
Couldn't you launch something from Earth and have it explode right in front of the comet and try and slow it down?
I don't
Or
know
at
how
least
well that would work.
deflect it?
I think they've actually tried that, and they were able to do that. They just basically shot something at a meteor and got it to move, like change course.
All right.
And so you just have to do it far enough away. Because if you do it just a tiny bit, but far enough away, boom, you're good to go.
I'd be honking my horn so hard right now.
As you're plowing through the crowd.
I would just like,
Hey, look, it's Tasha Yar.
Was it?
I would immediately just start looting and pillaging.
Yes. I probably would have already been
Hoarding, price gouging, all of it.
doing it. Yeah, right?
Dollar bills, y'all. It's like, what are you gonna do with money?
We've all seen Doctor Strangelove. Get to it.
Vault-Tec has built numerous of...
It's basically just like that.
Artists. Miss Stefani, this way, please.
Yeah, you know that's exactly what they mean. You gotta gather up all the pretty people. Oh shit. Maybe shooting people in the street. Oh, this is why they brought the military home.
Probably not too far out. Deliver the baby!
I know, right? It's the slowest part of the fucking movie.
I don't think they captured the number of people that are just screaming. Quite.
What's that noise? And then like somebody opens the window and you can just hear it.
Yeah.
It's wails of despair. And it's like, oh, this
Or
is the
people
end times. That's probably what the
murdered in
rapture
the
sounds like.
streets.
Yeah.
But from every building in the city.
No, I would wait. The meteor would be quick enough.
Well, it's
I'd go have some fun.
people who are already driven to the
Yeah.
plane. It's like as soon as the planes hit those towers, people were jumping. It didn't take all that much.
I would wait for the comment. I would try and get in the path of it.
Not me. I'd be planning for after.
He'd be dead before it hit.
Probably strung up by some townsfolk for
No.
doing awful things.
No, I mean, if you tried to get in the path of it, I'm sure the heat would probably kill you before the meteor hit.
3 steps left, 2 steps backwards. I'm right about here.
It's 6 miles across.
Well, one of them, the other one's a mile and a half. Oh, I like that. Except for the president and all the congressmen and stuff.
Now, fuck those guys. He can't go. She can. Do you see her look down? She's like,
As the crowd starts peeling away, standing away from the sidewalks because the corpses are raining down on them.
Well, imagine how much armed military presence it would take to keep
So yeah,
millions and millions of people out of that facility.
I mean, realistically, you'd need millions to fight millions, right? 1 to 10, especially with how armed our populace is. Don't kid yourself. I'm sorry, Mother.
They give him a Wii mode so he thinks he's doing something.
I think it's funny they killed off Favreau.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Oh, The Mandalorian season 1 was good. Yeah, shut up.
Was it?
No.
I only watched the first few episodes. I didn't much care for it. It was a little too screwball-y at the beginning. Look at how much room they have. That's probably the least realistic thing about this movie.
Yeah, the conference room.
Look at it, it's multiple floors.
Guess we really didn't need to build a bowling alley in here, did we?
Yeah, right. I thought that was another explosion. But they just made it worse.
Really?
She sounds even more bitter. Why would you stop smoking now?
This is the best time to smoke.
Yeah, I would start smoking.
I can't believe I went so long without smoking.
Robert, who's smoked like 10 cigarettes in his life, he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna take up smoking.
Yeah, why not? Not just smoking, crack,
Oh,
fucking alcohol, like the whole 9 yards. No, I'd probably be trying to gather up some wives, head up to the mountains. If you get them to start digging now, the hole might be big enough. You just have to survive the first few days after the initial what have you. Then things will settle down. Then you can climb down to a more hospitable elevation, right? And then you probably somewhere around Rye or whatever the New Mexican equivalent is, Albuquerque probably.
well, find some sort of natural cave system.
There's a ton of them. There's not just natural caves. There's all kinds of man-made caves.
Yeah.
Go find some old mines, but you got to be above a certain elevation, right? You want to be someplace.
No, I don't think water could get to us in New Mexico.
Why would you even buy that?
I know in Arizona there's a few cave systems that are large enough. Karcher Cave.
Go to buy Montezuma as well.
I'll go take over Montezuma's ruins, Montezuma's castle.
There you go. All you need is a ladder.
I don't know if that's deep enough.
It's a good elevation.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm trying to avoid the rape gangs. Where have you been?
Raping with gangs?
You getting raped? Look at him.
I don't think we can say that.
One ring to rule them all. My precious. Is that a fly on his face?
Yeah. He had just one eye just blink uncontrollably.
All you have to do is marry me. She's gonna say no, isn't she? Oh, I bet that's a good line. I bet that's a good
I bet
line.
she's got a pocket full of those rings.
I got a couple more stops. So go get your family ready.
all the hottest girls in his school.
Yep, there's me right there. How come that one pillow on that couch was really big? Did you see that? One of the pillows was like twice as big. It was like a forced perspective couch or something.
What would you do here? Do you sell everything you own?
No.
To just get money?
I
Get
put on
gold,
my
silver?
makeup, and then I'd get my guns, And then I'd go probably dressed all in black so people couldn't see me.
All purge style.
Hide in the dark. Yeah, exactly. Kidnap some wives. Load them up in the Suburban. Head up into the mountains.
You gotta persuade.
A bunch of insurer. It'd be romantic. Or I have a feeling we're about to see something very sad here. She used to be an old vaudeville performer.
Forced Trial Bride.
He's dressed like Forrest Gump.
I'm not a smart man.
I don't want to do this. Shut up. It's the only way we're going to live.
No, the parents aren't gonna live.
Yeah, they get to go.
No, they don't.
That's what he just said.
He said he got her family gets to go. If she
His
marries him.
family doesn't get to go.
Both their families get to go.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's literally what he said.
No.
I guess we'll see.
Nobody over age 50.
What makes you think her parents are over 50?
Tasha Yar was looking pretty run down, to be
Yeah.
fair. But no, there's no way they're 50. I guess how old are they supposed to be? Teenagers? You could be young and have a teenage kid. Look at me.
It's weird to be 27 years old with an 18-year-old kid.
Well, she's not 18 for one, but it runs in our family. I was going to talk about this in our next roundtable discussion. Because my father, even his father before him, got married and had kids very young. And then my dad never got married, but he had kids very young. And then here's me, who's supposed to be better than all of my family, and I'm like the youngest one to have a kid. Nope, that won't work.
What is he doing? He's just drawing with crayons.
It's just relieving.
He's got space craziness.
Space madness.
Space madness.
You hear knocking at the window. John Favreau's back. He's like, "Hey, let me in." He caught up.
Oh, you came back for me.
That'd be like the worst way to go.
Oh, out in space, just slowly suffocating.
That's when
in
you just
space.
go like this.
You probably can't. I'll bet the way that they're designed is that you can't take them apart in a vacuum,
I
so
don't know
that
about
something
that.
can't accidentally happen.
I think that's not part of it. Is you use like duct tape.
Oh, you
On the
put duct tape
seams.
over all the seams,
Yeah.
so you don't accidentally knock them loose. Oh, I'd be so pissed. You couldn't grab Jurassic Park or something. You're gonna have to grab some old grandpa books.
What's the one where it's a Tom Sawyer where he has a very offensively named black friend?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Huck Finn.
Huck Finn, yeah.
Oh,
I was
is
gonna say that's Huck Finn.
Oh, well, I mean that's gonna be a fun one to read in front of your black
Tom
Freeman.
Sawyer was Huck Finn's friend, right?
I don't know because I never read any of them.
And then Tom Sawyer said, "Hi," and we're
It is a hard R. What does this shirt say? NASA Tanner? Is his name Tanner?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was like his like a description or something. Look at how bad his herpes is. Why'd you lean in like that? I'm blind, not deaf. It's called non-24 disorder. It's something that blind people get because their day is not regulated like ours because of the sun, so they have trouble staying on a 24-hour schedule.
Well, realistically speaking, if you're blind, what does 24 hours even mean to you? 24 hours is...
The same thing as it does to us. It's just a construct of our mortal minds or whatever. But they don't have the reference from night and day.
Yeah, but a day wouldn't mean anything to you if you were on Mars.
It's
Because
true.
a day wouldn't be 24 hours.
Well,
So why would it matter to a blind person?
because they live in a 24-hour world.
That's them.
Well, is it why wear clothes, right? If you want.
Yeah.
What does it matter?
I agree.
No, that's not how it works. They still have to live in our world. You say our world, it's all of ours, theirs too. If we all live in the same world.
Not blind people's.
Right? Who knows where they live, man?
I mean, they can't point it out. That's for sure.
Could you point to it on a map? I didn't think so. Did he just drop an N-word? He just, because that's just a hard open. You know? The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn.
That's why he was giggling, I think.
I'm sure, because he just does, old man started dropping N-bombs. You can tell he's in space because his hand keeps moving. And just as I say that, it stops.
I don't have it. I lost it last week.
Seems kind of young. Huh. I'm not old enough to have a driver's license. You lied. Well, you're not because you're old as shit. Oh. Take the baby, let's go.
Yeah, she was just holding my kid. This is my daughter too. And this is my wife, my teenage wife.
So full of shit. Yeah, you stupid bitch. She changed her mind really quick. Wait a minute, I don't want to stay anymore.
He falls out the back.
I'm sorry, I changed my mind.
Unity. It said Unity on the back.
Unit E. Your mother's dead.
Killing spree, you say?
She started dropping heavy things out of her window. So you could say she's probably supposed to be late 30s in this.
Her?
Say? Yeah, because her mom was 61, right? So
No,
it's just
she's got to be like late 30s. Because the dad's wife was a couple of years older than her.
yeah, the dad's wife looks a lot better than she is.
Yeah, like. Nobody's arguing with
Okay, what is this? What is happening?
that. It's all the stuff her mama had on.
That's a shiny desk.
I'm thinking more of what it was to do with those fucking pants. Like that outfit doesn't match. She looks like Charlie Chaplin. What is happening with these pants? Oh, she's as good as dead.
Splash!
This is your fault.
Jewish?
I think he's supposed to be Italian. Look at the shoulder pads on that.
I'm an adult orphan.
She's just gonna get in the first car that stops, huh? Oh, text.
This guy's dedicated to his work.
That's a living.
So how you doing, huh?
He probably stole the taxi. That's probably a good way to get people to get in the car with you. That's probably the hardest part, is tricking them to get in the car. But if you're driving around in a taxi, they're never going to be ready for that.
There's no turnaround there.
There's no military presence, it looks like.
There's got to be military presence.
Well, I mean, you would imagine that there would be like
They're
A
already
ton.
inside the gate.
a ton of armed
Yes.
guards.
Yes.
Not just a couple jackasses with rifles.
Yeah. And Noah's Ark in this bullshit? Oh my god. Those are male flamingos! Oh, what the fuck? They're in for a rude awakening.
Nature will find a way.
That guy, the one with the beard.
Yeah.
That ugly baby.
I want that albino baby.
So for some reason, I remembered them not letting any of the parents in. I thought it was literally just Elijah Wood and the girl.
Okay.
And then I thought the parents gave her the baby.
It's not done yet. We didn't check to see how long it is. It's probably 3.5 hours.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, you're gonna clobber the shit out of him. Right?
I have to go back for my wife.
No, let's look at him. He's a glass jaw for sure. You just wake up in the medical wing. Come on, Dad. You stay. I'll go back for the girl. Right? Good luck, boy.
What does this hat say? 100% weed? 90% weed?
We'll see. I'll keep an eye out for it. See, I like this guy just getting drunk.
Not work beers?
Yeah.
She's obviously not.
And she's like 40, so. This is me on my wedding.
It's a nude photo of him. Why are they not showing us the photo?
Because they probably didn't have young versions of these people to take pictures of. And they didn't want to deal with it.
Alright.
I bet Favreau's the fucking director of this movie. That sounds like a Favreau move. He's got the pretty little boy. He's doing all this off-screen bullshit. It's got a good pace though. I didn't think it was gonna, but it's actually had a pretty good pace. Because I mean, the meteor's about to hit. That's 1 year from when the movie started. So they've already failed at the mission. They're almost home, right? The meteor's about to hit. They're already loaded people into the ark, so it's like, you know, they're making some pretty good time.
Also, here's the dictionary definition of what an orphan is.
I printed this. I just tore it out of a dictionary.
Yeah.
Nobody cares anymore, so. I took it out of the encyclopedia at the library.
What is the matter with that guy's eyebrows?
He's old. They get crazy eyebrows. Not just eyebrows, but like nose hairs and ears and stuff. Oh, wait a minute! What's he doing to that poor kid? Oh, that looks like a real picture.
Traveling nights with the lights off.
Well, this is even against the law. Because there's the nighttime, military
Traveling band.
bands or whatever. Look at the guy he's standing next to. Huh. Oh, that's ominous. That's a lot.
I forgot they did this too.
He got been for several minutes.
It's probably really sad watching the president cry. Like, that's ominous. The bad news fucking president, this guy.
Thanks, Obama. For Democrats, we didn't have meteors in the plane.
This wouldn't happen under Trump. Okay, let's hear it.
Of where?
I don't know, we forgot to put the subtitles on. That doesn't seem right. Can water even go that fast? What are they staring at the radio?
So the issue is when the meteor hits, it vaporizes all the water in the area.
Okay.
So all the water around comes as quickly as it can to fill that gap.
Okay.
And so all the water along the coast will go out.
Okay.
And then as soon as it goes all the way out, it goes right back in. Or right
Not
back.
at 1,100 miles an hour. That's got to be the impact. Because he said the water was going to be going.
They'd be going way faster than that.
I don't think water could go that fast, is what I'm saying.
Huh.
I don't think it has the surface tension needed. It would just vaporize. You're just making that up.
Feel good movie, right?
Yeah, how do you come back from that? God save the Queen.
Yeah, I don't think all animal life would be dead.
Okay, what do you think would live?
I
Bats?
mean, rodents survived the comet that killed the
Dinosaurs?
dinosaurs.
Okay. So rats?
There was also obviously some sort of lizards that survived it as well.
Turtles and such?
Sharks survived.
Yeah, the oceans will probably do all right.
Crocodiles survived somehow.
Oops.
Look at him all tied up in his fucking wires. Fucking blind guy's always hanging himself. Space is rough.
Ah, my arm's broken, remember?
We're not. Look at how bad his eye herpes is getting. That guy's arm healed from being broken. This guy's eyes are about to fall because his herpes are so bad. This is like that Apollo 13 movie where like one guy was sick, but they got their thing mixed up, so they kept the wrong guy home and then the sick guy went or whatever. They were like, we bumped him for eye herpes and now this poor blind bastard.
Now the whole crew has eye herpes.
It just floats around in space.
Oh, I can see it coming towards me.
I wanted to be an astronaut when I was a kid. I couldn't do it. I could never make the grades or take the physical exertion on my body. I get motion sickness really
Out of the way, bitches.
Bitches, vamos. So they just been what? Radio silent for months?
What?
Just tell me what you want to do with it.
While we're waiting for the codes, tell me what your plan is. Shut the fuck up.
I like his response. If you're chosen, you can give up your seat. No one's stopping you.
That's pretty smooth. I need to be the last guy. But, see, I'd be ready for that.
They're just still in their house.
Nope. Somebody came for him.
That's not even their dog. That's scary.
I like this tracking shot.
Maybe you shouldn't have just tossed it all over the ground. Maybe you should make different piles, jackass.
Well, there's the key to the lock. Where's the key to the bike?
It's the same key.
Safety first. Unless you don't know how to ride one.
The first thing he gets in the road.
Oh, yeah, because you just pull the throttle the whole way, all the way back, and it shoot right out from underneath you. It's basically the equivalent of just jamming on the gas.
Oh, Jesus.
That sounds about right. Both sides of the road.
What are those helicopters doing?
Ducking between those power lines, they were really low to the ground.
No lane splitting!
This is the way to navigate the apocalypse. He's even on the road, which is bad. He's got a dirt bike. He should be on like the utility trail or whatever.
Above
next
all
to
of
the
it.
road. Yeah. Was that the pictures of her as a kid? The picture of yourself?
Hey, it's the apocalypse.
There's only room for 4. Blam, blam, blam.
What do you? I can't leave my suitcase. Okay, see it. They could have fit one more person in there, especially her, a skinny little blonde.
I like to put
Let
my
her sit on
feet
the
up.
floor.
I like to put my feet up.
She could sit on my lap.
She's like,
"No,
no,
I'm
I'm
good.
good.
This is
Thank
bony."
you.
I don't care. That's a lot of
That
helicopters.
doesn't seem safe at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
You know what's great about the sky is you have all the way up till space to fly. So why is everybody flying on the same plane? You know, it's like it just everybody goes up a different 100 feet. See, be up on the hill, buddy.
Step on a guy in his fucking skateboard. It's like, damn it.
I'm not trying to find a needle in a needle stack.
Right? I don't even know what kind of car they drive. Really?
That was easy. Huh?
I'm the one smart
She's
person.
making some speed.
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
How much?
Come with me, you stupid bitch.
Twink.
Right? That's my bike. That's my bike.
Why don't they try and go too?
This stupid bitch.
I don't want it. You keep it.
Oh, I don't think she's wearing a bra.
So would you raise the child as your daughter or your sister?
Probably it's your daughter.
I've always told you. Hey, thanks, Mom. I assumed.
Tasha, you
No, you
go.
won't. You won't see us again.
She's not even holding on. She'd just fall off right away.
You almost ate shit.
She's such a bad actor.
Why wouldn't everyone start running for the hills?
It seems like everyone. The beach?
The beach.
The motherfucking beach, huh?
They're in Montauk. Wait, no, that's not this movie.
Imagine how much one of those places go
It's at least a couple 100,000.
for. Adjusted for inflation.
See, this is where I would be.
Where you think a meteor's gonna hit?
Yeah.
Having a corona?
No, Dos Equis.
Oh yeah. I don't always drink those seconds, but when I do, Armageddon.
Holy shit, what are you doing here, you moron?
Yeah, you dumb bitch. Why didn't you go for the mountains? I cheated on your mother a bunch of times.
They dropped you on your head.
That's why your teeth are so crooked.
So what this is just like, I can see why he got such a young second wife. Because if he owns like a beach house like this, it's my vacation house. We go up there a couple times a year. It's like, really?
It's empty for most of the
Yeah, right. I used to rent it out, but I didn't like having people in it when I wasn't there.
It smelled like other people.
The beach.
Come on, I've never hoped for a comet to hit quicker.
At least try to make it. Got like a tsunami zone or something. Mount top. Yeah, okay. I don't think you're gonna do too well. Roll up your window.
Oh, is that what that is? That's the meteor?
I thought he said Biederman.
It's not as big as that's the name of it. It's not as big as I thought it was gonna be.
That's the smaller one.
Mount top.
It said like directly.
All right. Look at how much faster they made the small one go. I would definitely watch it for sure.
Yeah. I mean, like literally, you'd be dead so quick.
I love you, baby.
And
So it'd be just like at the beach. You just dive into it, right? And you stay low. No.
And then you swim 1,000 feet up.
Well, you gotta wait for the wave to crest and go past. But then after that,
imagine how wide that wave would be.
okay.
It wouldn't be.
I'm
like,
not swimming the
it wouldn't
length of
be
it.
It wouldn't be just a peak. You're talking like something like this.
Yes. That's why you have to stay under until that. Until that initial crest
Like
goes
4
by.
miles of like. A
Well, I mean, if
crest.
it's going that fast.
That's why you scuba up.
Alright, the snake. Oh, surfboard.
No. You don't know how to surf. You know, the first time you try, it's the fucking tidal wave. No. You try to dive underneath it.
Nah.
You let it pass over you. You can't fight it because it's a wave. So you just kind of dive underneath it like a dolphin and then just ride it out along the bottom.
I don't know how many of those I would totally tackle a little kid in a.
A couple of
girl.
kids on a bike with a baby,
Fuck yeah.
they couldn't put up a fight even if they wanted to.
No.
What, Martha's Vineyard? Why show that? Just some poor little town getting fucked up. Never mentioned once. Oh, is that like their town maybe?
I don't know. How did that other one get so far ahead?
That's what I'm saying.
How many people were still on the coast is just amazing to me.
It's hard to evacuate.
It's like Arizona or Phoenix sits at like 3,000 feet. It's like we can fit quite a few people here, buddy. You know, don't worry about it.
Especially if you had some time. Because, I mean, realistically...
What, you mean weeks and weeks and weeks and
Yeah,
weeks?
everybody would be making their way into the mountains, holding up in different mines and trying to build new ones and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as you hear about something like that, people would start doing that shit.
Jesus, Jake's spaceship.
This is an ugly spaceship.
Yeah, that's why it's yours.
So it's a lot like Northern California. No.
Promise me you'll never marry again.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm doing this for you.
Oh, you got to give her like the code word. Otherwise, psychics will take advantage of her. Right? So you got to plan it with your wife before you die. I'll come back and I'll say this phrase. And then that way you know when you're talking to the medium that they will, it's true. Right? Because they'll know the phrase. Applesauce. Oh my God!
Rosebud.
Nobody would get the reference.
I love you, Harry.
See, that's perfect.
Where'd their mic go?
I think they gave up on it.
Got too steep.
It was too effective.
Yeah, they're fucking shooting civilians that are rioting, that are trying to escape the coast. You dead wife?
Are you telling me
Yes.
the United States military, with
Mhm.
all of their power, couldn't get his 2 sons who were on active duty to talk to him? I find that hard to believe.
I'm blind. I can't see. Told you he wasn't gonna make it. This is what my dad died on. Yeah, right. I'm blind, not deaf. What is wrong with you people? Get tested, Mary. My eye herpes are crazy.
So they're just going to fly into the crack
Yes.
and peg the meteor.
Well, I mean, they probably wouldn't put it like that. Call him old man. He's not even touching
I
the
love
screen.
you, Harry!
There
Sorry,
it is.
Sorry.
I love you, Ori. Am I touching the thing?
You're not even looking at the camera.
Yeah, exactly. He's blind.
Oh yeah, there was a Russian guy there. He hasn't been on screen for a while.
Also, I noticed that there was like a capsule or something earlier in the movie on top. They could have like had the old man fly in and do it, and then, you know, everybody else could have escaped.
See? Pelted by buckshot.
I can't go any further. This baby. Oh shit, top of the mountain? I guess you don't get to go any farther than that, huh?
We should rename this baby.
Orin.
Jesus. Oh, and it's salt water, so good luck growing stuff.
It'll be fine. You need to put a lot of salt down to stop stuff from growing.
Venice in Italy? No. No.
You'd hope one of the meteors would hit him. That lettuce. It's like Mars Attacks. It's like just whoever's left. The busted up Capitol.
You did it, Mimi. Good job.
That's Favreau's tree pen name.
Tolkien.
Racist.
Not Token.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Yeah, favorite thing.
all the Doctor
Spielberg.
Strangelove references. He was just a producer.
Yeah, it's always fun watching a movie with Lily Sobieski before she's old enough to be hot.
Oh.
It's perfect.
Whoa.
Favorite part?
If you had to pick just one.
Only one?
Only one. What do I do?
I don't know.
What do I do? What do I do? Didn't we already do this one?
Yeah.
So I guess if you had to pick just one part, one favorite thing.
I'm gonna say Byron's eye herpes.
Okay, that was fun. That was definitely fun.
That was my favorite part.
Okay.
I guess I liked my joke about them being screwed because the pilot was open. That's about it.
To be fair, she didn't even get to fly much.
No.
She was like turning into autopilot.
Yeah, it was all that one dude that did all the piloted.
That movie was slow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This is what movies were like back in the day. Fuck.
How many have you watched?
All the weird insure references.
That
They
was
kept
weird.
doing
Oh, the fun product placement, the NMSNBC
Yeah.
and Insure. That was the weirdest part, was all the Insure stuff. Insure must have just came out or something
Yeah.
at the time. It's not that bad. I've tried it. It's not the best.
It's like shelf
It's 'cause
stable
you're
milk.
Wouldn't I like it if I was old?
Yeah.
I just said it wasn't that good.
You said it was alright.
It was alright. It's not that good.
It's not that bad.
It's just alright.
Okay. Alright, old man.
Oh, that's it. I think you just say that. You look like what's her name's dad. I was about to make a comment because he had really bad crow's murders on the side of his face.
Yours are worse. And you're 13 years younger than me.
It's a bit more than that, but yes, they're not worse.
Alright.
You're not wearing your glasses. How can you tell? All right, if you had to pick a second favorite part,
shit.
all the child bride stuff. That was kind of weird.
I
I like that. Oh, the only way. It's like, damn, he played that card quick.
No, he played it wrong.
No, she married him.
Who cares about her? Sarah plain and tall?
Well, she was like a head taller than him, and that was kind of funny. But I guess he was using Armageddon to get outside of his...
Pocket full of rings from like a little quarter machine. That's all you would need. Baby, if you marry me, you get into the ark.
I still like how it was like Sarah Mom's ring. That was pretty funny.
We need to consummate this before we get married.
You're puts it on, disappears.
You're gonna have so much sex.
Oh, that was weird. Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird, because they're not 18.
No.
High school age. In Virginia, age of consent 16. So,
Still weird.
I'm not saying it's
being
not
in
weird.
being in a civilized state.
Well, states' rights. It's a libertarian argument.
But wait, weren't they in Tucson? Wasn't that the whole point?
No, that's where the.
Huh.
It was in Tucson. Age of consent in Arizona is only 14. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I meant more like, how much higher did they really need to go?
I was going to say that did kind of look like northern Arizona, but I didn't want to make the reference.
So wait. Where was the bunker?
It was in Virginia. Because it said Virginia Beach. That's where the thing was coming up from. But you're right, because the scientist that died was his astronomy club teacher
Yeah.
or whatever, right? And that was in Tucson, because that's where the guy died. So maybe he sent it, no, because they knew the guy. Because they said he sent him a picture, and that's how he found the meteor that they named after both of them.
So they just didn't care about location.
No, the astronomy teacher knew the astronomer.
Oh,
And
okay.
he sent him the coordinates, and the guy in Tucson sat there and looked it up.
All right, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so they weren't
yeah.
in there.
All right. So yeah, I think it said Virginia Beach, because when it was showing the wave
It
coming
did,
up
I
the
did
road,
see that on
it
the
said
highway.
Virginia Beach. Yeah. So Virginia, right? That's right on the beach.
West Virginia.
I know there ain't no East
Now,
Virginia.
Mama, take me home, country road. That was a movie.
That was a movie, but it leads into the next one, which is actually what we watched. Well, I'm not going to give anything away now.
Yeah, you can't give
The
it away.
next Hobbit movie.
Ah, fuck. Didn't we do the next one?
We took them all, yeah.
The-
The fourth Secret Hobbit movie.
No, 'cause it's the Lord of the Rings. We're getting into the Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh.
Because they're re-releasing them in theaters or something. They're coming out with the Blu-ray.
Oh, I thought it was a bunch of the extended cuts that they're.
I think they're theater releasing the extended editions. So we're going to preempt it, just like we did with whatever that last movie was, Beverly Hills Cop. And we're going to preempt it. And we're
Oh, those are all on Paramount too. The 2 and 3. Beverly Hills Cop.
that we were talking about that. If it does well, if we can get it to load, then we were going to do them all before the new one. But I guess we could just do the second and third one because we can do it we can do it watch along style.
Yeah.
All right. I hear
That's it.
Surge is in all of them. Good
Surge,
night.
bye.